Alrighty, welcome back to Mirror's Edge. I took a bit of a break because I had some stuff to do, but we're gonna go ahead and continue on to Birdman. I don't remember where we left off exactly. Damn it. Faith. Drop. How do I drop? Control. There we go. One thing that's nice that I noticed as soon as I hit resume, I actually kind of like the atmosphere the music gives. That's something you don't really get a lot of in some open world games. Just like, oh yeah, alright, here, throw on some copyrighted music and they'll be fine. That's what most open world games do. I don't actually want this. Oh shit! She's dead. Wow. You know, at least when you have a giant fall like that, they definitely nail the feeling of falling. Just the sound of the wind, like, rapidly falling past you while Faith flails her arms around and knows that her incoming doom is about to happen. Yeah. But anyways, I kind of like music. We haven't heard a ton of it, but just in terms of atmosphere, that slight music that you hear in the background right at this particular moment, it's soothing. I'm hoping that, in terms of, like, enemies, I'm hoping that this isn't going to be one of those games where, while I'm running around, there's really not a lot of them. Because there are a few games that do that, and I always hate it because I actually do enjoy encountering enemies occasionally. It gives me a chance to practice my abilities in a way that's not always just mission-based. But a lot of games that have been coming out recently are like, no, you're not gonna run into that much in between missions. And that's a shame. No. I mean, you don't have to have like fucking 1,000 guards in every single area, but you can definitely at least have a couple here and there. So far, we haven't seen any of that. The only times we've seen enemies are when legitimately we've been in the middle of a mission. But we've only been playing the game for like an hour, and we've only had access to the open world for like 30 minutes, so let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
Back. Remember, in this community, you're only as good as people think you are. No matter how good you actually are. It's a bit silly, all this peacocking and posturing.
Felt great, running.
And you did good time, too. One thing left and we're done.
Noah said something about a delivery?
The bread and butter of our trade. I happen to have a small package I need dropped off. You can pick it up over there.
Alright, and obviously I don't need to know what the package is. Delivery mission. I've technically already done something like this.
Packages are beat linked, so you should see the delivery point on your map. I remember when you had to make do with an address and what was in your own damn head.
I'm so glad I don't have to. Although it would be interesting if they had like a little challenge mode like, hey, remember where the hell you're supposed to do this. Or even just give you like a tiny map, but no, that's not how we're gonna do this. It's a lot more engaging. Just say, okay, follow the line. Even if following the line might be a little bit, For some places, it's fine for missions like this where I'm just delivering to a random point and I have no idea where that delivery wants me to go anyways. But it would be neat if there were a couple missions that are like, hey, deliver it to so-and-so, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, this wasn't too bad. There has to be more.
I just got confirmation that the package has been delivered, Faith. Seems to me you're as ready as you'll ever be.
I mean...
And yes, I do have a beat link now. Prefer not to use it much. You never can tell who's listening in.
That is a smart way to view things. But that was a... Like, all the delivery missions we've had so far before, like the little side optional ones, I have kind of just barely completed them before I ran out of time. That, I had an entire minute, which is like an eternity for a game like this. So, I was expecting there to be more. Like, we drop it off and it turns out, oh, here's some Kruger dudes. But I guess not. Oh my god, look how many fucking... His missions don't stop! I'm trying to, like, make sure I get all the missions I can done. before I talk to more stuff, but oh well. The billboards are used throughout the city to manipulate the employees and keep them focused on consumption and entertainment, rather than the conglomerate tyranny and the very real problems facing Glass and Cascadia. Hacking billboard forces it to showcase messages that might cause at least a few to question the authorities, and then you get them killed. Because unlike everybody else who have been questioning these things for their entire lives and have built up a society about it, these dudes are gonna be like, oh wow, that's really fucked up. Hey, why are we allowing this stuff to happen, government? And then the government comes in like, does somebody have questions? We must kill them. Nobody will have questions in our society. Yeah, and at that point it was a little bit useless. You might as well break a giant message out all at once. And I'm sure that's probably going to be something that ends up happening in the course of this game, like one big story. In the last game, the story was Faith had a sister who was framed for killing some really important dude. When in reality, it was definitely the plot of somebody else. But there wasn't really much there to, like, take down the government or take down the people in power. Just kind of it was basically just take down the villain. I'm sure that's probably gonna be something that happens here too, especially with like Dogen and Krugersek. We've seen Kruger around a couple of times. Not in person yet. But definitely elsewhere. So let me see. Map legend. Will it ever show me some of the things I've been looking for? So it says side mission, grid note, runner kit. It doesn't show a map legend thing for grid leaks. Actually, no, it does right over here. We haven't unlocked that yet. Oh, that's we have to beat the game first. We have to beat the main story before we actually see grid leaks on the map. What about the electronic parts? Because look how many places have electronic parts. You have 17 over here, 22 over here, 49 over here. Holy shit. 45 grid leaks. This is just like a massive area. I hate when games do this. I hate when there's just like 1,000 different objects. Alright, how am I supposed to get up there? It shows this as red, but that just throws me off the edge. I don't want that. Can I climb up here? Ah, here we go. We've actually been up here before. I could have sworn I grabbed this before. Oh no, this is the billboard. We went up there for a kit. That's different. Oh, son of a bitch. I pressed space, but I guess not hard enough. Or not fast enough. So Faith took that opportunity to be like, fall! Advanced kit. I already had this. In fact, you can notice that maybe some of these things respawned because we have a couple of basic kits at the safe house. That's odd. Let me actually look at things. Oh, hey. We can actually look at my player profile. I am in Division 2! What does that mean? Divisions are based on the average positions on the global dash leaderboard. So I've done like one dash, so we're not going to take any of that. Let's see. I have 4 different echoes. Ooh. That is interesting. I'll take it. It'd actually be cool if these like affected the arrows that you have in runner vision. Oh, I can't get this until I've actually beaten certain missions. Mag rope. What? Complete mission savant extraordinaire. Hold space to attach, jump off, and hold to swing. Neat. And then eventually you have to buy abilities to like drag things down. Doesn't that seem familiar? Neat. Beat mod that can display Krugersek pursuit data during states of alert. Okay, so that pretty much answers certain things. There probably will be Krugersek people patrolling, but this is one of those games where they don't really have certain stuff show up until we've done a mission to reveal it. Like grid leaks and things like that. Ooh, hack billboards and screens to show off your customizable runner tag. Ooh. Neat. Alright, well there's a reason to, like, mess around with your tag. But you have to go all the way to mirrorsedge.com in order to do it right. At that point, it's a little bit useless for me. Oh, hello. Oh, Jesus. How many recordings and intel are we gonna find? I probably missed a couple of those as well. Oh, what is this? Ow. I pressed right mouse rather than control. What is this? High Roller Avenue. Play. It is a race. Tab. More info. I was hoping it would actually show me the route, but okay.
Master the Grid by Sylvine.
Okay. So once we get past the line, we're gonna hit the line running, because it would be silly to just try to like walk straight up to it. Maybe I should stop pressing control, but some of these might just end up having me like hit the ground real hard, and we don't want that. So I'm interested to find out the hell a mag rope is, because I'm fine with grappling hook-like apparatuses. Zipping myself straight towards other things, that'll probably be super helpful for like dashes. Just fling myself across the building. I already lost the star here because I have... This is really far, holy shit. New best time! Almost a minute. Division promotion, plastic. And the best absolute time in the world is 24 seconds at Division 3. Okay. That's fucking more believable than 4 seconds, that's for sure. I have no doubt that, the mag rope is probably gonna be what's used to really narrow down time. It's not gonna be purely based on your ability to find the best routes. Although I'm sure there'll be a lot of that, but there also might be a thing where we have to find the best mag rope routes. Oh, whoops, I didn't go where I need to. I think this is, backwards? Yeah, okay. It's just gonna keep on automatically making me leave because this is the end point of the zip line. Damn it, fine. Alright, let's do a main mission, otherwise we're gonna sit there and, hey look. Player profile, here's a friend. Panda Mobile beat you on Beatman's route with a time of 35 seconds. Oh! You know, I don't care. I'm gonna go fast travel. T. Fast travel locked. Okay, fine. I haven't earned that yet. We'll do a few story missions and hope that, it'll populate the world with more shit. Even though sometimes maybe I don't really need more stuff to do. All these grid leaks and random electronic parts and dashes and things like that, and billboards. There's something up there. Oh, that's just Birdman. Go away, Birdman. I'll talk to you later. Even though I'm right next to you, and it'd probably be more efficient for me to go to you now. Fine, fine. The fact that it's still giving me side missions for this dude means that I probably still have more stuff to learn from him. But not through super official deliveries, no sir. Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I'm sure he can unlock a few more stuff for me. I'm the kind of person who likes to do side missions until I've run out of them. Because then I do the next main mission and then unlocks more. Alright, Birdman used to be a runner and he's seen Cascadia transform under conglomerate tyranny. He might be a grumpy old bastard, but he's always been there for you, and that counts for something in the city. If he needs help, it's definitely worthwhile checking out what he needs to do, or what needs doing.
Hey, what's the beat?
You tell me, girl. I try to avoid the news as much as I can. Hypocrisy and fear-mongering, all of it. I could use some help, though.
What do you need?
2 of my birds have gone missing. I'd go look for them myself, but I've come to accept that I'm not as nimble as I used to be. What are you smiling at? Anyway, their locator beacons are still active. If you could find out what happened to them, I'd be grateful.
I'll find them for you.
Thank you. The first beacon is not too far from here.
Alright. Find Arato. That's what you named one of these birds, Arato. So that one's over there. They probably got shot down by Krugersek. Or maybe they hit a Krugersek drone.
Easy to locate. Just follow the increase in frequency.
He says that, but all I'm gonna do is follow my little map
They're
marker.
most likely dead, both of them. But at least you can recover the message capsules.
Oh, jeez.
Dorado and Thalia always were easily distracted.
They got rid of my runner vision for this area. So we do actually have to listen for the beats. We hear it up there, though. How do I get up there? Oh, I can just run up the wall. Sometimes you forget that. Hello. Ow, shit, barbed wire. Or I guess not really barbed wire. Ow. It might as well be barbed wire, though. Is there a backside I could use? Or... Damn it. I wanted to, like, turn my camera around and jump over the wall, but we'll take the longer route. Ow. Hey there, little bird.
Found Arato. She's dead. Shot. I'm sorry.
I understand. Please take the message capsule if it's still there.
Got it.
Thank you. See if you can find Thalia.
They're probably gonna be shot down, too. People know about you, Birdman. And they've decided they can't just let you fuck with them anymore. With all your messages and things like that. Oh, boy. That's dangerous. Holy shit. I just did like a back roll. Huh. Neat. That seems like an easy way to break my spine, but, you know, I'm not the parkour master. What the hell am I gonna be talking about? It actually would be neat if I one day slim up and learn some parkour for myself. Not that I really have a need to navigate random rooftops. I mean, I live in fucking suburbia. There's nothing super tall around here. Tallest thing you'll find is maybe like a 2 or 3 story building. But maybe if I ever lived in a city, I could be like, all right, just gotta do a little bit of whoop and a whoop. But I doubt it. Still, learning how to control your body in different kind of physical ways is neat. Hello, what do we got here?
I thought I'd document our trip like a diary for Alani when she gets older.
She's doing much better already.
Yeah, but she's still very weak. I don't expect her to remember much of the journey.
We're almost done with the supply list. Firebird's still looking into transportation. We'll need a dependable vehicle.
You're right. And I didn't expect that part to be easy.
Maybe Black November can help out.
I'd rather have as little to do with them as possible. We got the guns. That's more than enough. I'm gonna check on Alani. Let me know when the supplies are done.
Got it.
Wait, what about fucking guns? We got the guns. I thought this was gonna be like, that was like an employee recording. Like someone just taking a vacation with their sick little girl. And maybe they are, but also maybe not. I'm not sure. We saw that in the beginning. In the last game, I think Faith's parents were killed because they were activists. They were killed in just kind of one big sweep during a protest. And I'm wondering if that's gonna be the same thing kinda here. And I imagine Faith probably still has her sister, Faith and
I wonder
Kat.
if this means that Krugersek have caught on to my little postal service, or if they were just shooting them for sport. It's hard to find ways to communicate these days without half the world listening in. Maybe I should shoot some Krugersek for sport.
You can't. According to the tooltips, all guns are now, well, at least the Krugersek guns are bound to them genetically or biometrically or some shit. So, well, maybe they could have guns. But we will never be using a gun in this game, that's for sure. You found Arato dead, probably killed by Kasek. Luckily, you did manage to recover her message capsule. And Birdman then sent you to find Thalia. Let him know when you do. Oh, well, this is Thalia.
Talia found. Also dead. And the capsule is gone.
That's not good. She was coming in from Neridia Nova. Can you look around a bit?
Sure.
Find out what happened to the message capsule. Well, it's not that far. I mean, we can hear it's beeping from here. Holy crap. Oh! Oh, Jesus, grab, girl. That would have been a quick death. Hello.
Another runner was here.
Another runner? Or maybe they have the capsule.
Oh, we'll see about that. We still hear the frequency thing around here. Maybe they took the message, but like the thing itself is still there. No? No, we're fine.
I found the capsule. That other runner hid it. Left a cabal mark I haven't seen before.
Well, I owe them thanks regardless. And you, Faith? Thank you. Now I need to train 2 new birds.
Okay, so we didn't get anything dramatic out of it. Like we reveal that now there's a runner on the streets! Who the heck is this person?
You, runner, over here.
Hi! Fragile delivery.
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away, but you have to be careful with the contents. If the vial breaks, we might have some problems. Can you do it?
Sure! I mean, that sounds like a great way to phrase, if the vial breaks, you'll probably die horribly. But I'll make sure not to break it.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Greylands, and this regenerative formula will help.
Ah, okay. Regenerative
Diseases of all
formula.
kinds are ravaging those poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying.
Maybe you should phrase things differently for me
by
then.
and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
She fucking made it sound like I'm gonna die. No, she just means legitimately, might be some problems breaking the regenerative formula. Because I can't really get more of it. I kind of stole some already. It'd be super suspicious. I do like how we have these random time limits stuff. It's like, oh shit, I got 10 seconds! I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh, wait. Maybe, yeah.
I just got a message that the vial broke. That is unacceptable. Of course you won't be paid.
Oh, you shut up. We'll try again. I don't know what I really fucked up there. Pretty much, I'm just following the lines. But I did avoid going somewhere. I avoided taking the super long route elsewhere. Alright.
If anybody at Elysium Labs finds out that I stole this prototype, my career will be over. But it's worth it. The outcasts are dying in the Greylands, and this regenerative formula will help.
Maybe I could take some of these zip lines. That would save me a little bit of time here and there.
Poor souls, and nobody is doing anything about it. Well, that stops now. Maybe this won't solve anything, but at least I'm trying. I just can't stand idly by and watch as the conglomerate ruins what little the outcasts have left.
Okay, we're gonna try to avoid climbing. Ah, shit. I ended up having to do it anyways. I just didn't want to climb like a really long pipe. I think the more time I spend slowly climbing up, the less time I have to do anything else. I need that mag rope. So it looks like we're getting here at about the same time, which means I fucking might as well just reload. But I don't know if there is a way for me to just kind of immediately restart. Ugh. I got here at the same amount of time
I
left.
just got a message that the vial broke.
I have a package that needs to be delivered right away.
Okay, I think I know what route I have to take, generally. I still have this really slow start, but we know that there are a couple of zip lines we can take. Like this first one over here. I don't know how much time it shaves off for me, but it's definitely worth it.
The outcasts are dying in the Greylands, and this regenerative formula will help.
And then if I just avoid as much slow climbing as possible, I think we'll be able to do it. I really like the idea that,
Maybe this won't solve anything.
the
but
vial
at least I
breaks
tried.
because of just the time that it's on us.
I just
Because we're
can't
always
stand
gonna get it
idling
just
by
like
and watching
barely
the
in time for that
conglomerate
dude.
ruins what little the outcasts have left.
And so, technically we get it to 3 seconds before it breaks, and imagine it just breaking his hand. He goes, ah, this is alright. I'll just take this scoop over to our own place, and we'll be good. We can resynthesize it from the materials that are left over when it broke in my hands. Oh yeah, we're good this time. Still not really too fast, but at least I made it. No. Oh, Jesus, that was bad.
Hey, I'm waiting here.
That was close. I almost fucked up. What's up?
Good. And the vial is intact. Well done. This will be a tremendous help to my research.
Alright, make sure to help the people in the Outlands. Because we're good people. And we like when people live. What the hell was that? Oh, that was just an ad. This is a fucking huge city. And what the hell's up with that? Like, you can see the 2 lanes down there are fairly normal, but what goes in that giant ass middle lane right there? Does anybody know? Let me see if I can drop down here. Hold up. I'm just curious. Oh, I almost fucking flipped off the building. Maybe I'm just not used to cities. You can see people are using that lane. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna... I'm not... 3 lanes isn't like what confuses me. It's just 2 lanes are normal size and then 1 lane is like fucking massive. But normal cars are using it, so I guess it doesn't really fucking matter. Maybe they were just too lazy to draw like another line. Alright, now where the hell am I? Oh, that took me super far out. Fast travel not available. Hack the nearby grid node to unlock fast travel to this safe house. I don't know how to hack grid nodes, but we're done with the Birdman side missions for now, which means we can successfully go back to Noah. So we'll go ahead and over there. How far away is that? It doesn't ever really tell you, but we have a pretty straight shot across these buildings. So at least we have that. Master the grid. It really would be interesting to have, like, a HUD for real life. Like, the stuff that we saw at the beginning would definitely be overwhelming, but if you kind of, like, took some of that stuff out, it definitely wouldn't be, you know? I'd be fine with seeing GPS information in my eye. Oh, that'd be super convenient. Not having to, like, have it look down at your phone or look down at your car GPS, or always just kind of vaguely remember where you are. No, it just shows up in your eye directly. And it wouldn't even have to be like a fucking Google map basically being in your eye. It could be like this. Just kind of a line for you to follow, and then sometimes it gives you a heads up, like a couple miles out. For strain your eye, just goes, hey bro.
Script making. Opportunity available nearby.
You have a place to go. We're not going to grab that because we've been delaying things, including possibly what looks like the ability to even get fast traveling. So let's see if we can get that shit done. Yeah, you blame it soon. No, everyone shut up. Good. I'll do your side missions eventually. Will it at least show up on the map? Okay, they do. Memento. That actually sounds like a mission I would sympathize with. Memento. Hello. What do we have here? Oh, it's a document. Zephyr Transit Hub documents. It's not even important enough to like just show straight up. I have to scroll down and find it myself. Faith Connors. Faith was 7 years old on the day of the November riots and barely got away alive. Saved by Noah and Kekai, a friend of her parents. He became her adoptive father, raising her on the rooftops far above the city and inspiring her, though that wasn't his intent, to become a runner. He has made sure to keep her out of the conflict between the Black November resistant movement and the conglomerate, and Faith has adopted his neutral stance into her own. Though deeply scarred by the loss of her family, Faith has grown to become self-assured, even cocky young woman. A thrill seeker, she runs more for the kick of it than for the money it pays. But deep down, she knows that her current way of life can't last, and that one day she'll be forced to take a real stand against the conglomerate, like in this game directly. Alright, I'll take that information. So for sure, yeah, her parents were Black November activists. They were killed. Or maybe not really Black November activists, just protesters. You don't have to be part of a fucking gang in order to get shit done. Hack screen. Ha! Enjoy never seeing anything on TV ever again. It's always just gonna be there to remind me. Oh, fucking right.